Many people don't believe in the existence of cults. Even though cults have been a real part of history, many dismiss them as mere conspiracy theories. This mindset is like ignoring a problem and pretending it doesn't exist. The truth is, cults are real and some can be very dangerous. One example is the Order of Nine Angels. This group is linked to neo-Nazi and left-wing anarchist movements. It follows the left-hand path, which has led to serious accusations, including human sacrifice and murder. Exploring this cult reveals a world of extreme beliefs, where Satanism, radical politics, and even hardline Islamism intersect. The Order of Nine Angels was founded in Great Britain by a man named Anton Long. The group emerged from a mix of occult organizations based in England at that time. According to Long, he traveled extensively as a child, visiting Africa, Asia, and the Middle East. During these travels, he became interested in different religions and taught himself Greek, Arabic, and Persian. Long admitted that in the early 1970s, he was drawn to the darker aspect of society and eventually began committing various crimes. He later connected with other British witches and warlocks, many of whom claimed to be descendants of Britain's ancient pagans. Starting in the 1980s, the ONA published writings suggesting that their form of sinister occultism was rooted in the ancient solar paganism of the Indo-European people. Anton Long and a priestess named Christus Beast claimed that their version of Satanism was an effort to revive the pagan traditions of the Nordic, Anglo-Saxon, and Celtic cultures, which they saw as being overshadowed by Christianity. The group also published the Black Book of Satan, a guide that outlined a 7-step path toward embracing the sinister. Lazy journalists often linked the ONA with Anton LaVey or Michael Aquino, despite key differences. LaVey founded the Church of Satan on Walpurgis Night in 1966. His group was centered around showmanship and self-promotion. The church's main text, the Satanic Bible, is more about philosophy than religion. LaVey didn't believe in Satan as a real being, like Friedrich Nietzsche and Ayn Rand. Michael Aquino, on the other hand, started the Temple of Set, an occult group in Southern California. A former U.S. Army officer, Aquino promoted esoteric Satanism. The Temple of Set split the Church of Satan to follow a path toward personal enlightenment without the constraints of traditional Judeo-Christian morals. For Aquino's followers, the ultimate goal was to become individual gods. In contrast, the ONA are theistic Satanists. They believe in Satan as a real deity and see black magic and spreading chaos as a way to honor their dark god. David Myatt, a British citizen, has led an unusual and eventful life. Born in Tanzania and raised in East Asia, he was the son of a civil servant. Myatt began learning martial arts at an early age and later developed a deep interest in studying world religions, including Buddhism and Islam. However, instead of pursuing a religious or scholarly path, he chose political activism. In 1969, Myatt joined the British Movement, a far-right group founded by Colin Jordan. Jordan was a controversial figure in British politics, advocating for extreme policies such as reporting all British Jews to Israel, stopping all non-European immigration, and removing Black and Asian people from British society. Jordan's followers often clashed with Labour Party supporters and immigrant groups. During this time, Myatt worked as Jordan's bodyguard. By 1974, Myatt formed the National Democratic Freedom Movement, an openly neo-Nazi group that published a newspaper called British News. Myatt frequently found himself in trouble with the law due to involvement in street fights. He was also associated with London-based Thelemites and members of the Order of Nine Angels, a group known for occult practices. Under Myatt's influence, the ONA adopted neo-Nazi racial ideology and viewed Christianity as a religion for the weak. In 1998, Myatt converted to Sunni Islam. He then attempted to merge radical Islamist beliefs with neo-Nazi ideas of political revolution. Thanks to the influence of David Myatt and other British political activists, the Order of Nine Angels began working with right-wing groups across Europe. Sometimes this connection was indirect, with different groups independently adopting the ONA's ideas. One person influenced by the ONA is Christian Boucher, a French journalist and prominent figure in right-wing politics. In 1991, he founded two movements: Nouvelle Resistance, a revolutionary nationalist group, and the European Liberation Front, which aimed for pan-European unity. Boucher's beliefs were shaped not only by the ONA's Aryan ideology, but also by the works of American author Francis Parker Yockey and Savitri Devi, the founder of esoteric healerism. In New Zealand, the Black Order created by author Carrie Bolton drew directly from the ONA. Similarly, in Germany, the National Socialist Underground was influenced by ONA teachings. Recently, one of Germany's longest trials ended with the conviction of a member of the National Socialist Underground for her involvement in 10 murders. The ONA claims to be open to different viewpoints, including left-wing politics. While most discussions about the group focus on its ties to right-wing organizations, some anarchist groups have adopted its chaos-based theology. These groups often engage in acts of vandalism. The ONA states that it supports anarchism, which it sees as a system most aligned with black magic. For its members, creating anarchy is a goal, because they believe that experiences of tragedy and trauma lead to wisdom and enlightenment. As a result, ONA members reject organized society and its institutions. This belief has influenced some small anarcho-communist groups, although the ONA's ties to the left are less clear than its ties to the right. The American neo-Nazi group Atomwaffen Division has been linked to the ONA in several reports. In March 2018, the Daily Beast published an article by Kelly Weil discussing a split within Atomwaffen. According to the article, the group's Satanist faction, led by James Cameron Denton, declared war on its non-Satanist members. Denton had previously shared ONA-related images online. He and his followers believe there is no conflict between Satanism and the ONA, which encourages its members to infiltrate extremist groups. However, other Atomwaffen members disagree. Atomwaffen is not just a small French group. They've posted flyers on US college campuses, are heavily armed, and have threatened to attack the US government and power grids. The group has also been linked to violent crimes, including the murder of college student Blaise Bernstein. Samuel Woodward, an Atomwaffen member, was accused of killing Bernstein and admitted in court that he targeted him because he was both Jewish and gay. The main goal of the ONA and its followers is to bring about what they call the new eon. They believe the modern world is broken, blaming global capitalism, consumerism, religious extremism, and environmental destruction on Judeo-Christian culture and politics. According to the ONA, the new eon will begin when society returns to its tribal roots. Central to this belief is the figure of Vindex, a revolutionary hero who will bring justice. Like the mythical warrior Achilles, Vindex is seen as a semi-divine figure with a destined mission. Once Vindex fulfills this mission, the new eon will emerge. To help usher in this new era, ONA encourages spreading their sinister ideas as widely as possible. Members are often urged to join radical groups, especially those with a strong presence of young people, to promote their vision. According to the ONA belief system, there is a group of sinister deities called the Dark Gods. These beings exist in a different dimension known as the acausal realm, which is connected to our world, the causal realm. The acausal realm operates under a different kind of time and has more than 3 dimensions of space. The Dark Gods can influence or communicate with individuals, especially adepts, by entering their minds. This idea is somewhat similar to the strange otherworldly entities found in Lovecraft stories. The ONA also believes that one day, these dark gods will break through the acausal realm into our world, ushering in a new age. One of these deities is Baphomet, described as both the mother and bride of Satan. Baphomet, often depicted with a god's head, is linked to femininity and is said to be the creator of all demons. Historically, the Knights Templar were accused of worshipping Baphomet by some sources. The other dark gods in the ONA's belief system are unique to their teachings and don't appear in traditional Western occult practices. The core idea of the ONA is called the Sevenfold Way. This is a step-by-step system for its members, organized into different levels. Each level reflects how advanced someone is in their practice of the occult. The ONA's approach emphasizes strict discipline, deep study, and physical toughness. The 7 stages include neophyte, initiate, external adept, internal adept, master or mistress, grandmaster or musa, and immortal. The number of people in each stage isn't known. However, it's estimated that there are more than 1,000 ONA members worldwide. The ONA is known in underground satanic circles, being one of the few groups that support human sacrifice. They believe that killing a person is a form of powerful magic that releases the person's energy, which can then be collected and used by magicians. According to their beliefs, their ancestors in pagan England sacrificed humans every 17 years to keep the cosmic balance in check. The ONA also practices something called calling, where they believe the victim chooses their own death. Some former members claim that Myatt, a key figure in a group, is still involved and encourages members to commit crimes and murders as part of their rituals. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!